As you can see, I am here in Hualien, which because of its unique geography and mountain density, has a lot of stunning scenery that remains untouched. And today we are going to go on a mission. I don't know what it is yet. You want to find out? Follow me. I am Alana. I was born profoundly deaf, but that doesn't stop me from trying new adventures. I fill my days with exciting activities and aim to live my life to the fullest. I love exploring the spectacular mountains of Taiwan and its surrounding seas. Join me as I discover more wonders in Taiwan. Follow me! I hear you have a mission for me today.
Sure. This is yours, and just please read that.
Thank you. I can read it now.
Yeah.
Mission. Make sure the accumulation of carbon footprints created in this tour is within 5 kilograms. Complete the tasks after experiencing, tasting, exploring, and experience. After completing these 3 tasks, go back to the starting point. Is this the starting point?
Yeah.
All right, I will be back then. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Almost all scientists around the world agree that carbon footprint plays an enormous role in climate change. In fact, the situation is so dire that the UN recommends the average person tries to use a limit of 5 kg a day. However, the average person in Taiwan uses about 20 kg a day. So we are going to try to use 1/4 of that today. Do you want to join me on the challenge? Follow me. While this is certainly a very beautiful and majestic car, did you know that the average car uses about 1 kilogram of carbon footprint every 5 kilometers? However, because we have a limit today of 5 kg, we won't be riding this majestic car. Instead, we will be using something that causes 0 carbon footprint. Ta-da! Doing today?
Yes, we are doing the bread making. Let me introduce our ingredient first.
Okay.
Okay, this is the flour.
Flour?
Flour. And this is the yeast.
Yeast?
Yes,
Lovely.
yeast. And this is the sugar.
Sugar?
Yeah,
not
sugar.
salt.
No, it's sugar. And this is the bottle of water.
Okay.
Yes.
Good.
So the first step is we put out our flour.
Already open?
Yes, and then put on the table.
Yay. It's about to get messy, y'all.
Step number 2, we use our hand like this, and then put at the middle of the flour.
Yeah.
Ow! And then doing a circle.
You can already tell I don't belong in the kitchen.
And then we put 1 spoon of yeast.
1 spoon of yeast?
Yes, and the 2 spoons of the sugar.
Thank you.
And then put the water and in the middle of the circle also. And then you can turn.
You can't just go.
Oh no, it will explode. Every
okay.
water will. Yeah. So you just slowly, yes. And at the same time you turn it. And then after the water becomes thick, and then you can put a little bit flour inside.
I want to do that.
Yeah, and then keep doing the same thing.
Now we can get messy.
Yeah, get messy and then yes. And then the first time your hands will be very sticky.
I can already tell. Wow.
And then keep doing this. Just change the location and press it.
So I have to let you know that today I'm on a mission. I can only use 5 kg of carbon footprint.
Oh,
Will I be able to do all these activities under the limit?
yes.
I will.
Yeah, you will.
Because we are on a mission today to use under 5 kilograms of carbon footprint, we made our own lunch today instead. Here are our masterpieces. And in addition to this, we saved on extra carbon footprint points.
And now we are taking this bread to the clean, and then we will use the clean to bake it.
Lovely.
Yes. Okay, so we put this bread over here.
Oh,
And wait 20 minutes until it gets fermented.
lovely.
And then after 20 minutes, we put that in our clean.
So we need to give it time to rise.
Yes. And then after that, we put it in the clean and wait only 5 minutes.
Just 5 minutes?
Yes.
Wow.
So it will be complete.
Okay. Lunchtime.
Yes. And we are going to take the bamboo rafting because we have to wait for the bread for about 25 to 30 minutes.
Oh,
And after we take the bamboo rafting and we can get our bread.
with the fire?
Yes.
Wow.
So let's go.
You think that?
Yes, the bamboo rafting.
This is part of the 5 kilograms of carbon footprint mission.
Yes.
So tell me, how does this one move? It's quite big, so what's the energy to move it?
Our staff will use the pole, roll our bamboo rafting. So it can
Wow.
reduce the carbon footprint.
Now I'm looking at the water. It's not very clear, but it looks quite clean.
Because the river is come from the central mountain,
Oh,
so it looks like a little bit muddy, but actually it's clean. And also we have a lot of fish, shrimp, and shellfish, and a little creatures inside the waters.
good.
And above the waters we have ducks.
Ducks.
And you can see that that one is umbrella plant.
Umbrella plant.
Yes.
I'm going to guess because of the way it looks.
Yes.
Structure.
It looks like the construction of the
Umbrella.
umbrella. So
You
we
can
call
see
that
the umbrella plant.
Yes.
Oh, this something I want to point out about this place is it's got really stunning mountain and water scenery. So right now, all around us are the mountains, and you can see the mountains are covered by a sea of clouds, a sea of fog, and it's a really stunning environment. Almost looks like a painting. So I've just learned from her that one of the reasons they built this ecology system here is because this place by nature already has a great deal of wetlands. So you can see when people came here to low density area, they didn't build too much infrastructure here. So they decided we're going to take advantage of this and we're going to build an ecological resort with rivers, banks, harmony between land, sea creatures, and humans. So it's really about them taking advantage of what's here and making a win-win-win situation out of it, right?
Yes, exactly.
It's a great boat ride.
Yes. Okay, here's our bread. Yes. Your turtle.
Oh,
Yes.
I see what you mentioned. When it rises, it gets a little burn.
Yeah.
Wow. Take a look.
Your turtle.
Here's a turtle. Right now, what I'm noticing is that it's just come out of the oven, so there's a very wonderful fragrance. It's a mixture of the sugar, the wheat, and just channel warmth, so it's a very cozy fragrance. Right?
Okay.
Lovely.
So that, yeah?
Look at that artwork. And the turtle.
Yay!
I'm going to show that one. Alright,
Okay.
lunchtime.
Lunchtime, let's
Alright,
go.
let's go.
Okay, and this one is Japanese architecture.
Yes, I can tell.
Yes, and in Japanese time, this is the sugar factory's leader's dormitory.
Wow.
Yes, and right now is the hostel. So if we have a group of people and we want to stay here,
A hostel?
yes, like a hotel. And if somebody wants to stay here for maybe 20 people or 30 people, and we can book
There's
this.
enough space. Wow.
Yeah. Isn't that beautiful?
Wow. Thank you for showing me this place.
You're welcome.
I have a request I have to ask you. I'm on a mission today. We just explored a place and now I have to find an activity, but it can't have too much carbon footprint because of the mission today. Do you have anything you would recommend?
Yes, I have one activity place and I think it's very exciting and you will like it.
Ooh, what's the activity?
The hint is the monkey.
It's a monkey?
Yes?
Something to do with the monkey. It sounds intriguing. I think we should try it.
Yes, and the location is over there. Let's go.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
So we just finished exploring this place and now we are about to experience an activity that fits our mission of minimal carbon footprint. But before we begin this adventure, we have to learn about safety first. So I am about to join this instruction tutorial. Let's go. Hello?
Good morning. Today's adventure is canopy adventure. This one is working mode. It's for working. This one is light mode. So I will teach you guys how to change it. You know, this platform is what doing for.
It says regrets.
Yes. So if you want to take a break, you want to drink water, you're really terrified by the height, you can take a break at here. Okay? Yes. Okay.
Which gives us an indication of what kind of activities we'll be doing.
Okay, let's go.
How long is it?
And are you ready?
Right?
Let's go.
We just finished our first zip line where we learned about the safety of bikes, and now we're off to the more challenging one. you'll notice that throughout the entire ropes course, we're constantly attached to this cable with our safe roller. So no matter what we do, we're always safe because this can't be taken off until we get to the very end of the course. So it's a really good safety measure to have. Now we are on what is called the regret platform. Do you know why? Because people come here have one opportunity to turn back, get off the safety roller and say, I don't want to do this anymore. Anybody here? We've got a couple tears here. Anybody? Yeah.
I'm okay.
Yeah. How about you? Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Yay! Okay, this one is the longest one.
Yeah.
So if you stuck in the middle, that would be hilarious.
So we're about to go through the longest zip line, and we've got a few key instructions because it's so long. We recommend it, don't squeeze the brakes too tight because you don't want to get stuck in the middle. Raise your legs because you're going over several cables, and have fun. Woo! So Coach, today we're on a mission. We've got to complete all of today's activities under 5 kg of carbon footprint. And we've already finished the exploration and the activity, and I need to find some delicious food. It's pretty hot today. Do you have anything you would recommend for this weather? That's also under our carbon footprint mission.
Let me think. Oh, I got a place. It's held by my high school classmates.
Okay.
They sell snack with ice.
Oh,
So I
great.
think it's suitable today.
Wow, ice would be great for today's weather. Maybe when we finish our lunch, we can go.
Sure.
All right. I know, I'm taking some pictures and that definitely uses carbon footprint because of the phone. But it's so beautiful, I had to, and I still have some points to spare today. Wow!
Caramel.
Caramel milk?
No special. Inside have
Now, as I'm looking at it, I can see the condensed milk blending with the crystallized ice and sugar, and it looks very unique. I've never seen shaved ice quite like this before, so we're about to try our first bite. This is very interesting because of the caramel, because of the milk, because of all the ingredients. When I'm looking at it, at first glance, you can see there's a caramel and ice blended together on the top in a very cool pattern. But when I dig into it, you can see the different layers of the tapioca, the tofu pudding, and the other ingredients as well, and all of them work in great harmony to give the flavor, which is a very strong donut-like flavor almost. Now, the government of Hualien strongly advocates and encourages low carbon in every sense, including restaurants. So when I walked in here, I noticed that there was a low carbon certificate for this place, which is perfect because it fits into our low carbon mission today. Plus, it's delicious. We're having a round of applause because we successfully completed our mission. We were able to explore a place, we were able to experience an exciting adventure, and lastly, we were able to get a taste of the local cuisine. And to top it all off, we did all of this while completing our mission of staying under just 5 kilograms of carbon footprint. So today is a great example that illustrates it is absolutely possible to have a full, fun, and very active day while being mindful of carbon footprint. However, this doesn't mean you need to follow 5 kg exactly. It illustrates that simply being aware of our daily habits and our daily actions really makes an enormous difference collectively. Wow.